Happy Easter, church. So today we celebrate the resurrection of Jesus Christ and the way God chooses to use God's love for us to redeem us. And I was thinking about this. So last week I was out in Denver and I was driving up into the mountains, and I had done very little research on this, and I kept seeing these signs that said Colorado Attraction Law, and I had no idea what it meant. And I just kept driving. And there was snow, and there was ice, and there was wind, and it was dark, and there was peril, and it was not a comfortable trip. And I was just driving along sort of ignorant of all of these things, just wondering if I was going to make it. And so the next morning, as I was sliding through the intersection, I saw a sporting goods store and stopped in. I said, "What is the Colorado Attraction Law?" And they told me, you got to have four-wheel drive, you got to have all-wheel drive, or you got to have chains. And I thought that would have been really good to know because my rental car has none of the three. And so I got some chains. And from that point forward, every time I saw the sign about the traction law, it comforted me. Because I now knew that I had something that could keep me safe in the storm. And I was driving on the same icy and snowy road in the same conditions, and I felt completely different about it. Because I had learned what that law meant to me. And the same thing is true of the resurrection. Right? The resurrection is true whether we're aware of it or not. But then when we become aware of it, then when we understand what it means, it can be a reminder to us, and it can comfort us in the times of peril that we face in this life, because it can remind us that God chooses to be for us and that God's love is stronger than death, and God uses that strength to save us and to redeem us, and that nothing in this world can separate us from God. And so when we understand and when we begin to grasp what the resurrection means for us, it changes the way we see the world. It changes everything, and it comforts us in the face of peril. And so may the Holy Spirit deliver that truth into the depths of our hearts, that we may be comforted and assured, and that we may comfort one another and go out into the world and face whatever it is that may try to make us afraid, and know that we can do so with confidence that God is with us and God is for us. Thanks be to God. Happy Easter.